Alright, we're here. Alright, we're here then. Welcome to Ink2WinPentalogy.
Okay. Jeez Louise. They're already okay. Maps, right? Just so I'm getting confusion when you're ready.
So yeah, we got a sweet transition now, and we're gonna be starting off on our first match with Disease Gang versus Team Legacy. Two strong teams here. I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring out here today. Winners round 1. We're starting up the lobby here, and our first match here
wait. Who's on whose team? I'm not sure who's on who. I'm sorry.
Leotos, Cries, Exo, and AIDS are on Disease Gang. And then the rest, I believe, are on Legacy. Alright. So we have our first set here. And it's going to be Disease Gang versus Team Legacy. And instead of G hosting today as the stream, I'm going to be hosting today. Hello.
Hi, friends.
And Wiz as well, yeah. Wiz, introduce yourself.
I'm just that guy, I guess. I'm just that guy.
Yeah, to say the least, he is that guy.
No, but seriously, honestly, I've not given commentating a good chance or so. Like, I've actually wanted to commentate in the past, but never really got the chance to. So, commentating. Honestly, I'm just looking to see how these players go. I'm just looking to see like what I really want to see, and then seeing as to what these players are gonna do. Because at the end of the day, it all comes down to decision making. I'm really just trying to see what kind of play these here.
Yeah, definitely. Every single Ink2Win that we've seen so far has had really stacked teams. We've had Suspense, we've had teams like Pelagos, we've seen all these really strong teams. And, you know, we're going to be getting into our first match here, and Skipper Pavilion on tower control. So let's get into it.
Let's see what kind of comes through.
Actually going to see Umbrella come out from Team Legacy here. We're going to see two going top on both sides.
Comps alone, I kind of like the just Jet, because overall Jet's pretty like...
Yeah, Leo's already going to get picked here. Hector's actually going to get quick double, almost triple. Hector already gets a quad, a delayed quad on Disease Gang. Hector actually popping off right now, using a Booyah Bomb as the first checkpoint to try and slow down Disease Gang from getting back, while Chris stands on the tower and has his Stingray ready. EXO here gonna get low next to Tarp, as they do see a Stingray come out, and EXO's gonna pull out a Stingray, but he's gonna get taken out, and that's another virtual wipe on the side of Disease Gang, as Legacy is trying to push in harder. A Booyah Bomb comes in though and does take them off the tower, but it's not much, as Hector's trying to put in more work, and finally Legacy gets wiped.
First push didn't actually win. Actually, rarely win rather decently. Now, like at that rather checkpoint near the, I guess the plat area there, where the inflatable is, it's really hard to reach. That's like really hard to get past that. But once you get past that, it's pretty much a free win at that point.
Yeah, definitely. Now Disease Gang is making a counter push here as a Booyah Bomb and a Stingray come back out, and we're gonna see Disease Gang here trying to Stingray 1v1 Legacy, but Legacy does end up taking the Stingray out, and Disease Gang is gonna continue pushing with Leotos on the tower.
Oh, Leotos don't. Okay, nice. Okay, good jump.
Leo has it. I'm surprised I'm seeing Leo on this, because usually Leo plays backliner if I'm not mistaken. So to see him playing a pro is pretty cool to see, as I believe it's Kryze who's playing the heavy deco.
Honestly, with like the way the meta has been shifting lately, it's no surprise that Kensei Pro's been getting a lot more attention. Pros in general, really.
We're gonna see Sei with the splashdown here. Does end up getting AIDS. AIDS goes down. Sei trying to shark at top with Hector, I believe. And there's gonna be a baller on top of Sei as they try to push in. It's gonna be a 3v3 situation.
Nice kill by AIDS. I like that.
We're gonna see a Stingray coming out from spawn. Sei being extra aggressive here, trying to get into a 1v1 with the Slosher Deco. He's sharking there, and the Slosher Deco runs right past him, does end up going down. It's gonna be a 2v2 situation now. And they're gonna see him jump in, but Sei is not having it. He wants to get out as quick as possible, as he does have the game sense to know that a 2v1 is not a good situation. He doesn't have the range though, and does get picked off by Leotos.
Good pick by Leo too.
Yeah, Kryze here coming up supporting the EXO's Stingray, as EXO is pulling out heavy, if I'm not mistaken. Kryze pulling out the Slosher as well. He has baller ready. He's gonna baller their Tarp. I don't think Disease Gang realizes that there's one still on plat, and Sei is gonna end up getting 2, almost 3, and that's a complete wipe on the side of Disease Gang.
Had really good. They actually had a really good defense there, just coming with the Stingray in. I really like the what's it called? Right now they're pretty much getting with their counter pushing anyway, so tower.
Yeah, Sei is completely locking them down right now, all the way at top. Maybe Disease Gang should start going bottom, because right now it's gonna be a bit of an issue, as they finally realize what they should be doing.
Seal's gonna get rushed here, okay. He makes a good call and just jumps out. Good call.
Sei gets a good pick. Sei getting an important double. Takes out 3. Another good play. We're gonna see Sei almost take out the Slosher here. And he does get picked by EXO though. George taking out executing an amazing jump around the Tarp to try and flank EXO, but does not get it in the end because his teammates came in and helped him out. Hector has a Booyah Bomb ready. I'm not sure if he wants to use it yet. Hector in a 1v1 with Leotos. Leotos goes down.
At this point, they really need to like just shift positions here at this point. Chris shouldn't be on tower at this point. Now he just needs to back up his rank.
Yeah, they have 3 specials on the side of Legacy. Legacy using 2 specials, the Splashdown and the Storm, and they want to save that Stingray. Chris is probably going to end up getting picked off here. He's a really important pick. Leo... Oh. Somehow Chris is still alive! Chris ended up picking off 2, and Disease Gang does actually have a DC, but that... I don't think they can do anything about that, because of the points and time, meaning that I think the DC was too late.
Yeah, see, during those last few cycles, you don't really necessarily need to initiate a push at that point. It just boils down to just like letting them come to you and gain those certain picks. But nothing wrong with just getting those extra points either, because at that point, getting those extra points does actually put sort of like a mentality sort of thing in the opponent's mind. If
Yeah.
if you were to get extra points and down like the very last second in like an overtime push, that just makes the opponents really nervous. So I mean, either way, I wouldn't have really like myself. I wouldn't really have like made the push. I would just let them come to us. But I mean, regardless, it was still pretty decent overall. I actually like some things that happened there in that match.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be really rough to have a DC. DC can be very like shaky for a team. It can demotivate them even a bit, no matter what the time is, because if they don't have a sub, which luckily enough, Disease Gang does end up having a sub just in case for this exact situation, which ended up working out perfectly. But yeah, Disease Gang probably a bit demotivated right now as they couldn't finish off that great push that they had, counteracting Legacies, but Legacy just got a really good push. Chris having amazing tower work towards the end, as I'm not sure if I support that, since I feel like he should have jumped out just in case to Stingray, but it ended up working out either way, as he gets, I believe, 2 on the tower.
I'm sorry, go. Who's their sub again? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, sicko mode.
Gotcha.
But our next map here is going to be Rainmaker on Schellendorf, as Legacy and Disease Gang pick their teams. This is either a clean 2-0 or it's going to be going to a game 3. You see, Rainmaker Schellendorf is a very, very indecisive and back and forth map. There's times in which you can literally push to 1 right before you KO it, get killed on top of the podium, and literally the enemy team will just push you back into your spawn and get the same exact thing but better, end up KOing it, and then, yeah, now you're profusely bleeding from a bit of table salt. Looks like everybody's ready here except for Mr. Sicko Mode over here. This is definitely I'm willing to see if Leo is actually gonna go Charger, but I do know EXO does. I do know EXO is actually a heavy main, but I feel like having heavy and Charger would be putting Leo out of his comfort spot, because Leo playing Charger, having to play something else. I do know that he is a very good K3. He plays a very good Kensa L3, as he's a very, very strong hammer, as I played with him myself. But that's probably a bit risky, as Leo isn't completely used to using something besides that or Charger in a tournament, as he's using Kensa Pro, which is definitely out of his comfort zone, which I haven't seen him play before. But we're going to be going into our next match here.
Yeah, I don't expect to see double Charger or any sort of like double backline on this map, because like it's pretty detrimental. The thing is, like, this sort of map with glass, you don't necessarily need to like
Leo pulling out
just
a
fight for
Swiffer.
glass.
You see, I was just thinking about what Leo could use, and I didn't think he would use Swiffer, but he does end up pulling out the Swiffer, and the new Swiffer actually with that which we're gonna see a Sorella Bella as well come out for that bomb rush. I wonder why. Maybe so they can control the bottom. George trying to pick off one. He does know they're there, but his Brella Shield's about to break, and he does not want to get picked, so he makes a smart move and does back up. George is going to try and get top mid.
Okay.
George is going in. Does not make the right decision that time, though, as EXO does pick him off. We're going to see EXO here trying to go back to take top glass for Disease Gang, as he does have a Stingray, as he knows there's one, and he almost gets the pick. He does get one pick, but there's a Booyah Bomb on top of Sicko Mode as he Stingrays, and there's a Stingray trying to counteract Chris's Stingray, but Chris is not having it, taking out the Stingray, or taking out EXO, and that's going to be 3 down on the size of Disease Gang, as Legacy is really doing good right now. They're in a good position, just not push-wise. Chris almost picking off Leo. Leo does end up having to use his baller forcefully. It's going to be 1 down on Disease Gang. Almost 2. As EXO is 1 down. You see the duelie's pushing up on Chris, but Chris still not having it, as he's just popping off this entire set. Chris still on top glass here. He is almost out of Stingray, but doesn't want to get picked by Leo, as he's trying to get some fall-off shots on top of him, as Leo is trying to protect the Rainmaker from getting their lead. Say coming up here. There's a Stingray, though. He's not going to be able to do much. Exo maybe this time, getting the Stingray pick. Leo end up helping out a lot by pushing him out. It's going to be 3 or 4 down on the side of Legacy. Wiz?
At this point now, I just want to see them pick up Ray and just like see what the next push is gonna be like. At this point now, I just think Leo needs to just focus more on bottom and just switch with EXO. Because at this point, really you just need your heavy on glass.
Yeah, definitely, but I feel at the same time, EXO is having trouble against Chris up on the top. The lead coming out from Legacy.
Okay, good Stinger, good Stinger. He's in a safe position right now, the Stinger. This is pretty good right now.
Say's flanking around.
By Leo.
I
saw that Leo. That was a good pick, that was a good pick.
That's 3 down. Last one's on top of Say. Is he going to win that? No, he cannot. It's going to be a 2v1 situation right now, as they are not in a good situation to pick up the Rainmaker. Sicko Mode making a very questionable decision, as he is going to reset it, but he did almost have his armor, so he could have definitely used that to push back into mid.
The reset wasn't necessarily a bad idea until they eventually got wiped.
Leo taking an amazing pick. Leo getting another. That's a white. White on the side of Legacy. They're gonna try and take back the lead. It's so close. Chris not having it again, as he's just getting all of the clutch kills that he needs to as of right now. Chris sees 2 pushing up on him. He knows when to back up and when not to. He picks one, as EXO is trying to back up. EXO's not gonna get out though.
Versus comps here, like I'm noticing that like the other team just runs like a lot more ranged comp with the pro and everything like that, and the machine, which is
yeah, and it's definitely locking down top mid for them.
Yeah, most definitely. The other thing is that the other team like is relatively good in terms of mobility and paint, but because of that, the range is just like not like a minimum.
Ooh, actually got picked off by fall off damage from George.
A good choice here.
You know, there's 45 seconds left on the clock as George is pressuring their spawn. Looks like it looks like Disease. Yeah, it looks like Legacy is going for the throat here, as they really want that KO just to certify their win on this map, as they know how easy it can be to take back that lead with a single wipe or 2. You see AIDS though here, trying to push top mid. As Say is not having it, picks off the Rainmaker without Leo knowing. Leo coming back to pop it though.
At this point, you have to already sacrifice armor with having this point. They just really need to hold, just hold top mid at this point. If they can hold blast, they pretty much have at this point. For Ran at this point, he has the range to just.
Ooh, Say's probably gonna pick off the Rainmaker here, and that's gonna be game. That's gonna be a 2-0 for Legacy, and that's gonna be Disease Gang and losers already. Yeah, and we're gonna see a 2-0. Clean 2-0.
So what a carry, my gosh.
Yeah.
Is that what, 9 rays I could have sworn I saw?
Alright, so that's gonna be it for that set though. If Legacy and Disease Gang could leave, that would be nice. You can stay in here until now. But yeah, until the other sets are finished, I guess we're gonna have to go on an intermission. I believe we're waiting on Pelagos and Excel and Suspense and Legacy right now. Or, sorry, no, no, that's the whole thing, I believe. Yeah, so our next sets that we have are Ragnarok versus Southern Lights. Oh, no, Ragnarok already 2-0'd in the second round. So, Suspense and Legacy. So, yeah, I say we got, I think we're gonna have to go on an intermission for a bit.
Alright.
Alright, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back. We are back. So, we're going to be moving on to winners round 2 here with Suspense versus Legacy. Both very strong teams. We saw how great Legacy did in the last set here versus Disease Gang. But now we have the big bads, our 2-time champs, not in a row anymore, but our 2-time champs, Suspense, as they have been very, very strong in multiple circumstances. But yeah, our first map here is going to be Splat Zones on Walleye Warehouse. So let's just hop into it. So let's just jump into it.
I'm really interested in seeing what kind of comp Suspense runs, because from my experience fighting them, they've always ran the... In terms of, like, when we look at a certain comp, you're like, man, this comp looks weird, because you don't usually expect to see Flusher Deco and sometimes Explosion. But the idea of, like, the comp structure itself really works when you really understand, like, how each weapon just sort of just plays off each other, and the fact that, you know, version of the map choices, and just how each weapon individually is also strong on that map, etc.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen Suspense run a Hydra. I've seen them run literally no backliner whatsoever. So I'm also excited to see what they're gonna run. I'm thinking that Legacy is gonna play their heart out, as they're being casted against a very strong team, and if they win this, they get some very, very strong clout from it, and also practice. Even if they don't win, it's still a good set.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So we're going to be hopping into our match here on Walleye Warehouse Zones. And let's jump into it here. Suspense and Legacy. Ooh.
Ooh, my phone. Let me turn that off real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna see here a Vanilla Machine on the side of I believe Suspense, yeah, and a Junior. Very, very weird picks, but you know, that's how Suspense functions.
Despite the weird picks, they do know how to play well off each other with these weapon choices.
Yeah,
I'm not even surprised.
Down already, wow. It's just gonna be Booyah Bomb in zone here. Almost gets one.
That Booyah Bomb pretty much is immediate control, which is so good about Booyah Bomb, because like the special itself is really good at just clearing out stuff, but at the same time you can also use it as an initiator to pretty much get like any kind of solid picks if you want it, especially on maps like this, because map with very little areas to paint. Booyah Bomb itself covers a lot of space, and it's really good on maps like this because there's just so many tight areas that escape from.
Hector going off right now, getting a lot of picks, important picks at that, and Legacy is already pushing up very, very strong into a solid 40 push as they're getting Stingray back in. Paradox in 1 right here, might die to that storm. He is gonna end up surviving though. That's gonna be 2 down on the side of Legacy, or not Legacy, 3 down now on the side of Suspense. And you know, Legacy is actually just destroying Suspense right now, as they're already pushing to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, they're gonna cap it. Oh my gosh, so close. You hate to see that happen, but we are gonna see a smart jump from the Splasher on the side of Legacy, so that he can stay alive.
Really early storm in my opinion. They've already got zone. I think they just need to hold at this point. The Booyah Bomb does come out though, so
yeah, Sparadox killing or getting killed by Hector's Booyah Bomb. Yeah, we're gonna see them go for an immediate zone recap. I think Legacy understands that with such an aggressive comp, they have to keep the paint, and that they won't be able to get back in, or Suspense won't be able to get back in without the paint.
exactly. And the thing is, like, the other team has more mobility, but because they have like these weapon picks like Slosher and Exposure, like paint, where it gives them control of certain weapon, that lets them just do whatever they want. And the fact that Machine can just pretty much spam Fizzy, and like it's like these little tight narrow passageways here, it's really hard for them to just get back in, because those Fizzies really do allow you to just fight for those areas that you can't necessarily fight, but later comp is it's looking really strong right now. But
Peacock, though, knowing that there's a flank and trying to take it down, as that Stingray really helped them get back in, because Peacock needs to always have a Stingray, as that's going to be their literal main backline, as that's how they're going to be able to push back in. Para here, going to be sharking on this wall to see if there's anybody coming. He does realize that there's one, and he's making a really smart move by actually inking the wall so that he can see things. He does get the splashdown. Really, really important pick there, as Legacy takes back the zone.
Yeah, they're pretty much just going back and forth at this point. Each team just keeps retaking the zone in like literally just under a couple of seconds right now. Things are just going pretty fast right now at this point.
Kara realizing there's another one coming to the right elbow. He sees it. There's two on top of him, and Kara goes down. Say is gonna come into zone. Not very good, as it seems that Legacy right now is panicking as they realize that Suspense is starting to come back here, as they've already pushed to 50. So it's going to be really important for them to try and get back into zone, as both teams have two specials, Bubbles and Booyah Bomb on the side of Legacy, and Armor and Inkjet. I'm surprised that Mist pulls out the armor, but they didn't use the Inkjet until just now. But the Inkjet is still effective, and it picks off one, picking off Hector as really important. Sparadox getting 2. That's 3 down though. It looks like if Say can't get in now, then it's going to be a rip, because right now, yeah. Wow. Dang. Suspense taking a literal 100-point lead. That was a very, very tight match there. Wiz?
I was really impressed with how they turned that around. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at something right now. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how they really turned that around. Because like in the beginning, like Legacy had just such good control, but then like you need to like overextend. The thing is, like when you're like gonna push place where you can hold, but also be able to poke at the same time without overextending, because eventually that's just gonna lead you defeating. And I'm pretty sure Legacy would have definitely taken that, but still good. This stuff all around from
Whoa, I'm messing up here. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, that was a definite crazy comeback. Another second, and Legacy would have KO'd that on Suspense. But now we're gonna see Clamblitz on Arowana Mall here. Definitely another iffy kind of map. Different ways to push in and stuff, but Say on that last match kind of made a very panic. You could see the panic in his play as he rushed into zone multiple times by himself. He needed specials in order to get back in, but it just didn't. It seemed like Suspense was not having it.
Pretty sure I can tell what's going on through mind of these plays right now. They're probably just figuring out like what their comp's going to be, like how they're going to push in, etc., etc. Like, there's a lot of good weapons like you can actually play with this map, and like just figuring out how to push in. Like, Tenebrola, for instance, can easily just push in on their alley because it's just so narrow, and Tenebrola just gets in with bubbles, and it's basically just a free push at that point. You got Booyah Bomb too, which is also really good. So I'm kind of expecting perhaps even just Booyah Bomb, even maybe, because honestly Booyah Bomb is pretty good right now at this point. Especially with
Perhaps.
Pearl.
Perhaps. But yeah, looks like almost everybody's ready here.
But no one's Suspense. They're probably gonna pull something really weird that you wouldn't expect. But so that's a good thing.
Yeah, Suspense always pulling out weird comps, but if they get this match, then yeah, that's gonna be a rip for Legacy, having to go up against Disease Gang most likely, and losers, if I'm not mistaken here.
Yep, as I predicted. Yep, we've got
Tenebrola on the side of Legacy.
Tenebrola and Kenta Machine. Hey, I called
Oh
it.
yeah, and Suspense. Both teams actually running a pretty similar comp, at least somewhat. There's actually no Stingray on the side of Suspense this time, so they don't have a real backliner, but they do have strong defense with that Tenebrola.
Honestly, when it comes to Clamp, I don't think Stingray is too much of a big issue. But I can understand for like depending on for the map itself. Like this map is Clams, so I don't think it's super necessary.
Yeah, I think Suspense realized that last match. They did something wrong as well, even though they won. I feel like they realized that their aggression was very good and stuff, as usual, but I feel like they they couldn't push back in. That's why Legacy got to 1 for them, is because they didn't have enough range, and that's why they're changing up their comp now to a more range heavy comp, because they realize that Legacy is also pulling out a good ranged comp here. Or is that if that because that's what they did against Disease Gang earlier, and it definitely worked. We're gonna see Chris here with the Stingray. He does have it, but is not using it yet. And he knows that the Tensorbrella is in there close. Stingrays him, sees if he can get a kill. But he basically disappeared. He's a wizard. He's completely gone. Magician. We're going to see Sparadox here push up and closed on George. George using that 10 to his advantage, but does end up going down because the blast is just...
The screen. The screen.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna see Para here with the Tensorbrella. Don't clip it.
Yeah.
Don't clip it, guys, please. This is my first time doing this. Yeah, we're gonna see Hector here with the Stingray again, pushing into close. Yeah, not with the Stingray. What am I saying? With the Tensor Pro, trying to use the Booyah Bomb. But Pika is gonna be pushing up to try and get a jump in. He almost gets one. No hit though. Ooh, a nice splashdown. Ooh, they missed. A nice splashdown denial though. So much is going on at once. You can see bubbles everywhere. And that's a KO. I didn't even see what team won. Everything was so painted. What team won? Was that Legacy? Was that Suspense?
That, what I believe, was Suspense right there.
So if Suspense did end up winning that, then that's going to be it. Let's see here. Yeah, Suspense 2-0ing Legacy. Is they're going to have to go into...
The hard carry.
The 11k Pika coming in with that hard carry.
Yeah, Mr. G. In the bottom right corner, there's a little, like, clip thing. Like what they use in movies to say, like, action or whatever. Or, like, take whatever. It's one of them. But yeah, Suspense and Legacy can leave the PB. And we're going to go into another intermission as our next round comes up at Winners Round 3. So we'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.
You guys.
Alright, we're back. Perfect timing too as the song just ended. So, welcome back everybody. We're gonna be in winners round 3. Let me change this screen here and not make the same mistake I just did. Alright, yeah, winners round 3 with Blackline versus Pelagos.
I'm not too familiar with any of these teams, but I'm interested in seeing what they're gonna do. Like, I'm really more so the analytical mindset of just like how the match progresses and they dictate the flow of the match and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. Blackline, I can check their roster right now. If I'm not mistaken, they have, they have Glaceon, Tamako, Glacy, Flare, Smile, and some other, a Japanese name, and Tungsten. And then Pelagos, of course, unknown Div 1 team, as they made Div 1, playoffs, and they also, are a strong team. And they played in the last Ink2Win, if I'm not mistaken, as well. And this time, I'm not gonna forget. We're gonna see an Emperors actually, and a Forge as well. And probably for pushes and things, as that Pro is, or not, yeah, that Forge is probably gonna be really good for those bubbles and everything. As Glaceon's already getting pushed up on heavily, trying to jump out, does end up jumping out.
Yeah, right now, at the start of the thing, they just really focus on just getting map control. The picks, they're going to pretty much increase their map control regardless, but right now, they just need to whatever at this point.
Squirrel's going to get taken out.
They would get 2 down. And as I said, they would get 2 down. They've already got pretty much almost complete map control right now. The Booyah does come in, but...
Ooh, Momo's going to go down from Glaceon. There's already a push coming in here. Doesn't know if he can get it or not. That was a very mobile ball right there as it moved all around. Dragon gonna be coming in with the baller. He's just trying to get back to his base. Player here, outranged by Skrill. Not sure if he can do much, but he's definitely trying. Player trying to get a pick. Can't get it.
Let's come on the far right hand side. Oh, nice pick. That's a trade. Okay, wow.
It's a 2v2 right now. So Kenzie, as we see, Tamako come back from spawn here. Now it's back to a 4v4. It's really just a fight for the mid. Classic Splatoon style. Skrill is actually pulling out a fire thing. He's using a bomb rush, but does get flanked. Can't put in too much more work, as that's 3 down on the side of... Ooh, that's actually a full wipe on the side of Pelagos.
At this point, they pretty much have a guaranteed push. You just need to as I say that.
Player just escaping with his life. Barely escaping, and he's alive too. Tamako making a risky jump. Not going to be able to make it in now. Momo might go down. Momo is down.
Very risky Stingray, in my opinion. But he's still staying alive at this point now. He just needs to hold their ball.
Fish wants to push in here. Gonna get a single pick, and he gets picked off. Tamako finishing him off. And a nice 2v1. Tamako almost has power plant. They're gonna get jumps in here, and they can't do much about it. Ooh, but a wall is actually really good. Oh, just evading it too. There goes the lead. 3 down on the side of Pelagos. That's a full wipe now. Glaceon might want to get that freebie for their team. They already have a power clam though, which is already really good, but now they can have 20. And now they have 27 clams. Really, really good push here. Looks like they're going for a baller push. Everybody's jumping in, and it's going to get crazy in here, as that's going to be 1 power clam, 2 power clams, and almost a wipe, as we see a Sting coming out just to try and finish anybody up that Blackline is trying to finish off.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, clampers are really, like, they put so much emphasis on jumps, but I feel like there's a lot more ways to, like, go in besides jumps, because I feel like jumps are more of a thing where it's, like, maybe a more last minute, because considering that, like, if a failed push were to happen, you know, you already lose map control, you get the other team map control, and just flip on their specials, and right now, again...
Oh, whoa, indeed, as the chat is saying. Oh, well, indeed, as the chat is saying, as Pelagos is trying to force themselves in for a push, but only gets in 1 power claim, not putting in too much work.
By the pro, unfortunately.
Rapid. Glaceon trying to pick one off. Ooh, gets shut down by a bomb. Momo playing very, very smart here with the suction bomb play into the wall. Good pick there. Momo in a place where they shouldn't be. Someone can pick high baller though. Tamako trying to push in. Gets stuck on a little sliver of ink, not being able to do anything.
Pick from Dragon. Now this should allow him to get some kind of map control right now. They do have some bit of
Ooh,
map control.
Fish getting amazing ink jet direct there. Really good stuff. As he's trying to stay alive.
Oh, he's gonna cut the double there too.
Yeah.
It's a double, nice.
Ooh, wow, very good stuff from his jump. It looks like Tamako wasn't expecting a dodge roll there. Momo taking the lead, almost taking the lead. My mistake. They're trying to get stuff in, but they can't get it in time. They need literally one clam, but they have nothing. That's gonna be a rip for a push. Oh, they made it! They did actually make it. Contrary to what I had just said too. Skrill being the last one right now at Pelagos' snipe.
No, it's actually something I learned, and it might actually be safer. There's actually now on your bunk, you have that little black thing there. If you stand on the very black thing, like on the bunk, on the bunk, you can actually throw clams from that spot, I believe.
Oh wow, that's something I'll definitely have to lab later. Good stuff for our team to take in. Ooh, almost a lead, and they missed it. Oh my gosh, that's gotta be so sad. A bit of a too early of a jump too, unless they can force something in, which now they're not gonna be able to. It's gonna be game. Pelagos taking game 1. Ooh.
The issue with their games where just special management, like where it's like baller onto like single isolated enemies when you could just for the picks with bomb spam, and it's just like I don't know. I just feel like sometimes special resources when they're just being not managed properly, and to bring on the
they definitely had that there, but it was just they definitely had that push there, but it was just kind of sad to see as Blackline wasn't able to get that second power clam in as they accidentally jumped too early, which that's a very finite kind of thing there, as it's going to be difficult for them to get in. Now, next match here is going to be Muscle Forge. And, yeah, Tower Control Muscle Forge. That last match must leave a bit of salt in Blackline's mouth, as they're probably a bit bitter right now.
So with the way this map is, I'm expecting quite a lot of things. I'm expecting because it's TC, so obviously that's one thing. Bring out something that can basically just like a lot of bombs, basically. So
yeah, people trying to ready up. Yeah, maybe Skrill might be contemplating running a charger or not, as he might want to run something that can be a bit more tower friendly, since it's going to be a bit difficult to ride tower with the charger.
Yeah, that's the thing.
like charger is good for like picks, but in terms of pushing power, it's just not the strongest. Sells better in terms of defense.
It looks like the
rather than picks.
Looks like the cars that are going in in the background of your I can only assume house Wiz are trying to do are trying to commentate as well. Maybe next time though. Maybe on Ink to win the 6th.
I think the cars want to commentate too. It's actually my Hot Wheels collection. Don't worry.
Hot Wheels. All right, we're gonna move into our next match here. Blackline and Pelagos on tower control. Muscle Forge Fitness. We're actually gonna see Flare running a charger this time. So is Skrill, contrary to what I was saying earlier.
Well, Blaster, bro. They have.
We're gonna see Omni Shredder on Skrill and Flare and Momo. Seems like they want. I don't know what they want it for, but maybe the bubbles on the Forge. Skrill trying to get a pick here. Does get 1. Does get 2. Ooh, a nice double coming out from Skrill here. Almost getting picked by that torpedo, but the torpedo cannot actually one-tap. That's 3 down. Looks like Dragon's gonna get on tower. Skrill not taking it actually. Seems like he discussed with his team whether what or not he should do.
Alright, this is good. This is exactly what I had in mind. Like, you always want sort of like the midline player just to be like on tower while the charger stays safely in right. You got your other 2 guys pushing up onto this. Like, the little plat area near the snipe, this is where you want your control at. And this is exactly what I'm liking what I'm seeing right now, honestly. This
And
is
Momo
what
really
how
going
you just
fishing
win
for a
it.
pick here. Momo does end up getting the pick he was going for, baiting them in just so they can try and take that checkpoint. Flair trying to pick off one. It's 3 down though. Last one is Skrill. Skrill's in mid. He knows that he has to back up since he is the beacon, the living beacon of the team, and he's their last line of defense. But does end up getting picked by a splat bomb. Unlucky timing. You sounded like you were that one guy from The Simpsons who always laughs at Bart.
Is it not Nelson or Mil?
Yeah, I think it's like Belson or Nelson or something.
Nelson
Mandela.
Belson. I think, I'm not sure. Wow, dude.
American Nelson Mandela, guys. That's all right. All right. Momo's getting on tower here with the bubbles. Does end up getting one with a
Oh my
nice
God,
bubble
this-
combo. That was really smart.
This bubbles popped like instantly my side. I was like, what bubbles are you talking about? Then it just go pop. Like, okay, wow.
He actually pulled up a Simpsons 2. He actually Momo actually pulled out one bomb, threw it on the ground, put a bubble on top of it, almost leaving it pop, and then put another suction bomb on top of it with his refreshed ink tank, which immediately picked him off, picked an enemy off before even allowing them to comprehend what was going on. Dragon trying to go for one here, does get it. Looks like Tomoko, or they were trying to bait Tomoko in. Ooh, gets one. Dragon going for another. Does get it. That's a delayed triple right there. I don't know. Is that clippable? I don't know. That's going to be 2 down on the side of Blackline. You're going to see Pelagos trying to push up here with Dragon on the tower. Just like you were saying earlier with the mid line. Trying to be on that tower while Skrill is trying to Stingray 1v1 right now. Yeah. Looks like Momo's gonna get Stingrayed. Ooh, he's very low, but they do get that checkpoint just by Momo being super brave and standing on the tower as long as they can.
Alright, now Squirrel at this point, he just really needs to like focus on the right hand side right now. Now he just needs to shift and just turn or take tower at this point. Maybe take tower, but I don't know. He's actually pretty safe right now, which is kind of what we're going to be as a charger. You're safe on the right hand side while tower's being pushed. You can get some picks safely if you can, possibly.
Dragon's gonna
Oh my
splash
God.
down on tower. He's actually getting 3 people on tower. Ooh, really close stuff here. As Squirrel does jump out as he realizes he's in a horrible position, farther into Blackline's base than Blackline actually is. As he's fishing for a pick here on the Booyah Bomb, but does not get the timing.
I heard Booyah Bomb does come up, but this is kind of like, okay, good pick.
Yeah, good pick on Squirrel there. Really important as he did have a Stingray if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, that was really good stuff there. Nice directs coming out from Glaceon as he gets one on Momo. As he gets a pick on Momo and a pick on, I can't remember who else it was, but I believe it was the pro.
Most definitely, yeah. I just really want to see more better special management right now, but as of right now, they're really doing it. This is just doing a really good job right now. It's just in terms of my mech control and objective play. They really know how they want to push, where exactly to push and like how to shift basically. So this is a really good thing right now. And Blackline, they're struggling just a little bit, even just like map control.
Ooh, Fish gets one with the Inkjet, staying safe on his jump as Dragon uses his splashdown to. We see 2 just randomly, Tomoko and someone else just go randomly AFK out of nowhere, like they thought that they were already dead. Squirrel pushing up for whatever reason, as he does have a Stingray, and then he uses it actually pretty preemptively. I don't know how I felt about that, but it doesn't matter anyway because Pelagos is just shutting it down. One more on tower. Fish is literally just farming for no reason. Not even, it's like they aren't even taking it seriously. But wow, that's gonna be 2-0. Pelagos wins winners round 2. That is round 2. Is it round 3? I can't remember. It's round 3, correct?
I believe this is round 3, yes.
My mistake. No, not 32. It was round 3. I'm sorry. I just had it in the bottom left corner that I was looking at. Alright, so I believe we're going to have to run into another intermission as we wait for our next set to come up. So, we'll see you guys in a bit, I guess. Yeah, we'll be seeing you guys in Winners Finals next. So we're gonna have to wait for Ragnarok and Suspense to end, and then we can get into winners finals. So this might be a bit of a lengthy intermission, but we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, welcome back everybody, welcome back. We, instead of doing winners finals now, we're actually doing losers round 4, so we're going to be watching Southern Lights versus Blackline, which Blackline is now being streamed 2 times in a row.
Just give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I got these maps checked out. And climb with snap. We're good.
Alright. I have to admit, this is actually fun as heck. I love this. Ooh, he said heck. Ooh, he said it. But seriously, this... Ooh, did I change the teams? Yes, I did change the teams.
I'm gonna double check the teams again, just to make sure I got the right names.
Yep, we're good.
Blackline and Southern Lights. I'm trying to do something right now, it's not easy. There we go, I'm actually going to transition this real quick with the weird transition, just fixing Blackline's name. Sorry about that. Alright. Get on that auto-spectate. And we're going to be in our match now. Do this, and do this. And hit it up with the transition, let's get into it.
See what these teams have got going on right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Charger 10. Kent's a prone team tag, alright. Vanilla L3 coming in for Baller. Like, I don't see that very often, honestly. I see more picks what Kenta does or Slasher deck was just Kenta overall because more mobility, just because every once, honestly.
Already 2 down on the side of Blackline. Southern Lights putting in some work here.
They're pushing in a little too heavily right now. I would say just back off delivery team.
Yeah, you know, I know Marcel uses Charger if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna be seeing some good snipes here. Hopefully from both teams. Yeah, I see a Charger on both sides here. And L3 actually on the side of Southern Lights, which is interesting. You know, I always like to see weird off the side picks like that. Marcel coming up with a whole charge here, trying to get some good shots. He's just protecting the basket as of right now. And they see a tent that does start pushing in.
Ooh, good ball. Detail. But if they're careful.
Wisher wants to push in here. He doesn't get it because he realized that he's a Stingray. Glaceon now has a power clan. Stinger coming out. Probably going to take out Glaceon, yeah. Stingray is really good for taking care of bubbles and Tentabellas like that. That's why I always like to have one ready. Now Marcel's going to have another charge shot, not moving from Overlook. Jumped down actually now. As there's a suspicion that there's one right. He jumps back. Oh, Wisher jumps back to spawn on accident. Dang, Wisher had that power climb, had the jump, just didn't jump to the right area on mistake. Accidentally, maybe from muscle memory, maybe on accident, just went X down. And then, hey, you know, rip the push. They had it.
Yeah, not so much is going on right now. We're about 2 minutes into it.
Tomoko
right now,
flanking and sharking too. Just looking for a power climb at this point, but doesn't have any clams. Oh, Tomoko gives up the shark just to go for Marcel. Does get one. Does get two. Tomoko not being pushed upon. Does have enough for a power climb now. Gets the power climb, but might actually die here from the Kenta machine. Doing really good at dodging. And finally gets hit by that nice hitbox, you know? And now Soko's gonna be jumping in, trying to get a push in. Gets it in.
Here we go.
Soko even able to pick one. Marcel throwing a bunch of clams in here just to get that lead, you know? Southern Lights throwing, trying to get as big of a lead as possible, but, you know, Champ is on the far right outlook, and he's not contributing to the push as of right now, but Swisher does trade with the Tentabella. Really good shots from the Tentabella there. Champ, we're gonna now be watching Champ here. He's going to destroy that beacon there. Seems like he was the L3 I was talking about earlier. And he now has a power climb that he might give to Marcel if he can find it. If he can find him. Giving the power climb actually to Swisher so that he can ball her in to get another push. You can see Champ here really going for that push, trying to use his baller as late as possible. Now he uses it. Trying to get a jump in. Breaks the 10, actually. That's really important there. And now, good push to 42. I don't know. Whoa, a splashdown jump. Pulling off some good stuff there. That's going to be 3 down on each side. It's a 1v1. They want that. Yeah, we're still going to be watching the basket here, though. And now Tomoko goes down to Swisher. Using that 1v1.
At this point now, they really can't focus on just getting too many picks. As of right now, they're really not in a position to even get picks right now. They just need to focus on just getting pain, just getting more specials right now.
Yeah, Swisher's trying to hold down the fort and mid, just to make sure that Southern Lights can keep that mid, as it's definitely very important in making sure they don't push in. Tomoko using a very early Inkjet and a Stingray, even though nobody's even pushing into their base. Nothing seems to be happening right now as Southern Lights is trying to get in a push, but Marcel here at the left outskirt. He's gonna try and help out Swisher, but does end up finishing him off, even though Swisher had to trade. Gonna pull out a Stingray, get 1, get 2, almost 3, and a nice triple from Marcel. Marcel cleaning up everything that Southern Lights was taking care of, and now he really wants to get that push, but he realizes that there's someone top left and he doesn't want to go there, as it's risky.
Yeah, the Stingray was really, I feel it was relatively early, but used at a bad moment.
It was useful though. He got a triple kill from it, and he just threw the power climb off to make sure that nothing happens. And wow, that's gonna be game 1 going to Southern Lights.
Next map here, alrighty. Next map here. I feel like this map is stupid on splat zones, honestly. Got Inkblock coming in now. This is round 4. We got splat zones on Inkblock. And I still have
I love this map. Yeah, this map is amazing. It's actually my favorite map mode combination, and I love Inkbot in general. I think the Clan Blitz is great. The only thing I don't think is very great is the Rainmaker, but, that's alright. We'll give it a pass. I hate Rainmaker anyway.
I think Rainmaker in general is a mode that, enjoy, personally, because, when you put Rainmaker versus Tower Control, you've got the GG rate, which very, very strong hold on once the rate is going. You can pretty much just get back, keep the momentum going. But with Rain, especially doing an overtime push, because then all that really does is just hit your pressure basically. You need to
avoid these things in order to maybe pretty much proceed. But right now,
here. Pretty much the same comp actually. Just with a bit of a difference in the rapid here, and Umbrella, I believe. Tomoko gets 1 already. Quick pick, almost a double. Trying to pick Marcel here as he's important. He's an important player on the side of Southern Lights.
I'm just trying to get this duel out of the way, but he can't, unfortunately, because he's getting kicked off. He's getting.
Tomoko throws a storm. Working overtime here. Trading with the Inkjet. Very good trade here. We're going to see a Stinger come out. It's going to be 2 down. Champ jumping back in.
Oh, Glacian, don't force it. Oh, Glacian is...
We are going to see Southern Lights take the zone again on top of Blackline. Champ almost at his special now. Gonna pop it. Does end up picking Kensey's.
Jig kill.
Yeah.
There you go.
Important kill. Tomoko here pushing up again. Working overtime with this Brella as he's being really important and pestering half of Southern Lights with his Brella shield, as it's just extra damage that Southern Lights needs to deal. As we see Champ jump out as he's the last, making a very, very good escape. A very smart escape at the same time. Kensey's here sharking in Southern Lights' choke. Just wanting to go for a quick pick here, but getting pestered by bombs and everything is not going to be helpful, as a Stingray and an Inkjet are both on top of him, and he goes down. Champ here with this Inkjet doesn't really get too much more done, but now he is in zone and he's looking to deal out some damage to Marcel, which goes down, and the Kenzie's on the side of Blackline, and Champ getting in a good 2v2 there as his teammate comes up to help him.
He's coming out right now. It really is forcing that charger right now.
Champ
Ooh,
making
the
another
charger
smart
actually
jump
went
out.
down.
Champ wanting to save his special as he knows he can't do much to help his teammate as they do have the map control on the side of Blackline at this point. So he can't do too much to help him, but he is going to jump out and save his special so that they can push back in once maybe Marcel gets his Stingray. So Marcel's Stingray, very important. Using a very early Stingray. Marcel going to try and pick off the Stingray here. Does end up picking Flare. They do lose the lead on Southern Lights loses the lead. Marcel getting a double with the Stingray. They're trying to keep the zone here, but the Kenzie with the Kenzie's baller on Blackline. Marcel here trying to go for a few good shots. Oh, a bit of floatiness there. Just a spectator mode, it's okay. That's 3 down. That's a wipe already. Looks like that's gonna be the lead though for Southern Lights. As Tomoko's actually going to drop, like the far right drop to try and take zone in time, but does not take zone. Actually is going to try and start paying it now as they Stingray back in. And Soko throwing fizzies just to try and pester them as much as he can. Really crazy 1v1 here. Soko's gonna end up picking Glaceon and a Flare. Splash down. Almost picks 3. He's gonna go down to the Umbrella though as he got in a 1v2 engagement. Tomoko's gonna go down now. Good push coming from Southern Lights here. Might be the end here. If sorry, Blackline can't do anything.
That pick on that charger could tell, but just really quite couldn't because and that rapid was just really poking at him. I don't think he's really big good right now.
Ooh, Champ gonna go down to a baller as he does not realize it's there. Swisher going for a pick on the Sting right here. He's gonna die though, not like Champ. Champ decides to jump out as soon as he gets the word that two of his teammates are down, and he realizes that the third one is still pushed in. But there, Swisher did not get a chance to jump out. He kept on going for the Stingray, even for his own life. Looks like they might take the lead here on the side of Blackline. Blackline might be taking this to a game 3. 20 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to make a move quickly on the side of Southern Lights. Splash down, almost coming out. Ooh, so close. They're going to take the zone almost. Ooh, the baller coming in clutch. Marcel trying his darnest to paint the zone. And that's going to be it. We're going to see a game 3 come out for our first time, I believe, today. So, wow. Let's move on to this crazy game 3. Let's hope that it's all good. Good match there. Good KAs from everybody. Everybody put in their own work. A lot of ballers from, a lot of specials from the side of Blackline. Southern Lights getting good picks as well. Our last map here, I believe our last map is going to be Tower Control New Albacore Hotel. But yeah.
Just curious, what do you think they're gonna pull out, Gold? I'm just curious to ask you, what do you think they'll pull out?
I think they're either A, gonna pull out a KP kind of comp with a rapid or a heavy, or pull out a heavy and or not like a heavy, a charger and a rapid, you know, because we've seen them use the rapid in this set before. But you know, this map is definitely very good for blast or for long range weapons, and to boot its tower control. So it's so rapid is also going to be useful, especially with its with its revival with main power up. But let's get into our next match here. On New Albacore Hotel Tower Control. 1-1 game 3. Very important match here. Whoever wins this is moving on. Whoever loses is going home. You're staying home. Unless you're playing Splatoon on a mobile hotspot, an airplane or something.
It's just like you said, they actually did pull a KP comp just now.
That Gray and Kaji kind of maneuver with the Splatling and the Rapid. Very strong combo here on this map. Swisher going for a pick, but the pressure just gets to the Rapid, and he ends up falling off. Wow, good fall off damage there. Swisher ends up picking one. He's gonna try and go for this slosher here. Not sure if he's able to get it or not, because the Rapid is just pressing onto him really hard with this range. Ooh, Rapid might get this Ink2. He's really going for it. Glaceon goes down. Soko here throwing fizzies.
Well, no, they've got really good stable map control right now. They just really pretty much Stinger comes out from the charger. Hopefully, there's someone who can actually act upon that ray. I think the ray might have been a little too early.
Soko sees somebody above him. He knows that it's going to be risky, so he backs out as he sees multiple people. That splashdown might get taken down, but he does get away with it somehow. And we are gonna see Marcel here go for some picks. We see him wearing Octa Shredder as well, which is good. Because he realized that they were gonna have bad armor. He's gonna be difficult to handle without Octa Shredder. Marcel here gonna go down. Blaster just hitting those indirect shots with that blast radius, gonna be really important stuff here. Champ 1v1ing Tomoko. Now a 2v1 with Swisher. Glaceon now there. As Blackline does take the lead. This is already becoming a very intense match, as nobody's taken the checkpoint yet. And Tomoko is going to try and take it, actually. There goes that checkpoint. They're going to start pushing it harder and harder now. As Tomoko has his baller. He ballers in, trying to pick off the Swisher here. Might get it. Nope. And does end up going down to Marcel with a nice little flick there. You see Marcel here with the splatter scope, my favorite weapon personally, so I'm excited to see this. He's going to be going over the left bridge, try and pick one. See if anything can happen with it. Trying to pick off the heavy here, very important pick. He might stay. Ooh, good stuff from Marcel. Getting one pick. Tomoko here is going to be pushing up on bridge. And Glaceon gonna end up picking Champ.
I would say maybe take tower just so they can try and like force the ray out of the charger, but
someone in the background just died. Sorry about that. Glaceon gonna trade with Swisher here. Someone actually just died. Not actually, but like someone just sounded like they were dying in the background. Anyway, Soko is gonna be pushing up onto Tomoko and end up picking up the pro. Gonna use his baller. See what he can do from it.
Thing is now they got the storm, but they just really need to hold like this checkpoint right now. They got the checkpoint now, but they really need to like now because your machine's already trying to pressure up the left hand side right now.
Yeah, we're gonna see a Stingray here coming out.
He pushed it way too far. No. Okay, at this point now you have to kind of like go off, or at least let your.
Ooh, okay, good stuff coming out here. If Flare gets this pick, that might be it. That might be that. And the lead coming out for Southern Lights with 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Swisher gonna go down to the defensive row here. Can't read Japanese, I'm sorry. Ooh, we're gonna see the Kensa Pro get two. He's gonna try and go for Marcel. Marcel not having it though as he's backing up, getting ready to shoot one. It's one pick. Almost goes down to the bomb. He has that Stingray. Very lethal special. He might save it for the 50 seconds that are here on that for that overtime push that they're inevitably going to get. Marcel still has the Stingray, and so does Flare. Flare getting ready though. He knows Soko's on that box and wants to pick him off really badly. Does go down to Flare, just like predicted, and Flare really wants to save the Stingray as well until Marcel uses it because he knows if I can pick this Stingray, we can get a good push in because I really need to pick this Stingray. And Marcel actually jumps back to spawn to try and his best to get them down with the Stingray as he's going to pull it out momentarily. 4 specials coming out, a Booyah Bomb, a Baller, and we're going to see the Armor come out as well. 3 specials. Soko gonna trade. Good stuff coming out here. They can't get on the tower, and that's gonna be game. Southern Lights taking the losers round 4 win. Champ pulling out a GG like a good sport. Into the chat. Definitely a tight set there, as they had 4 specials, but didn't utilize it correctly, as they couldn't have. You know, they had to get him out of. They had to get that lead. They had to use those 4 specials effectively, and they definitely did. It's just Southern Lights was really good at holding them off. But anyway, we're gonna go into another intermission, and we'll see you guys in a bit in what I think might be winners finals or losers finals. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep.
You know, lucky enough, I already had the winners finals map set up, so lucky me. Lucky me. But yeah, we're back already with our winners final set, and this time we have a different commentator. Go on and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. My name is Inks the Squid. But hey, keep it at Inks, okay?
Or Inkex.
Shut up! We're also get you, whatever, gold.
Anyway, yeah, our first match here, our first match of winners finals, it's going to be Ragnarok versus Pelagos. Definitely a good set, as we saw a lot of strength coming from Ragnarok, as they actually did very, very good against Astrum Argentum, who made it to grand finals in the end of the third? I can't remember. But yeah, our next match here is going to be, ooh, I still have the intermission screen up. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, Rainmaker Blackbelly is going to be our first match, and I don't have these finished yet, but I do have to put in Pelagos and Ink2Win. Let me just change all this.
Okay,
guys,
what
go.
I really expect from most of these teams that have happened to them, I would expect a lot of fights right now, because Blackbelly is so self-centered in Rainmaker. The tower has been lowered down a little bit, so we might see something go on between most of the mid. Oh, we can see that some people might go for the pop here. Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna see a fight here. Ragnarok gonna take it, but ends up going down. And
One person
Dragon
down.
here.
The Tetris go down at this point. Ooh, we can see. Oh, so Fish takes out. I can see Fish took out actually Johnny here.
We're gonna see Scrub end up trading with someone on the side of Pelagos. Joe gonna be here as well. He's been in the chat this entire time, and Fish is gonna take out one, but end up dying in the long stretch of things.
See how Lukey here is trying to do his best to get through, but no, he just struggled against Dragon at this point. Because this machine is still actually, even though the machine had a small nerf, you would expect something else.
Sorry about that, guys. I was just fixing up the oh, sorry, I was just fixing up the scoreboard down in the bottom left. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna see Dragon here pushing up already. Might get the splashdown denial. Ooh, someone got that nice splashdown denial. Good stuff coming in here. Dragon has that splashdown ready, but does get picked off by Joe before he can utilize it. Joe running that main power-up stuff.
Oh my goodness, there goes the Rainmaker at this point.
Skrill getting a nice pick with that charger. End up
Oh
getting
my
a
goodness,
double.
a double!
And now they
I
can
did
take
not expect
great
that to
advantage
come
of
from a
this.
charger like him. Skrill's charger here is so good. And here comes a Stingray.
Skrill just trying to call people out. Gets one. Can't get the second though, as the dualies dodge to the left. Momo goes for a push all the way to 33. Already a good push, but still, this is Rainmaker Blackbelly. May not be what it used to, but it's still a very fast and back and forth map, just like Shellenberg.
Oh, wow. What a nice right peek from Skrill right there. I did not expect that.
I believe that's 3 down on each team, with the with Momo being the last with Joe. As Joe maybe should have stayed that.
Looks like they're gonna take that a little bit back there.
Fish pushing up into the spawn here with the M parries, trying to get some stuff done. Does end up getting one, actually. He's trying to go for Scrub, though Scrub does take him out. And then now it's going to be a 3v2. Skrill going for a pick here, fishing for it.
Oh man, but now he gets taken down by Scrub's Jet Sculpture.
Very good fall off.
Such a good fall off indeed. Oh.
We're going to see Scrub here pushing up. Does end up assisting Joe with one. He does realize he can't push up too far, as Skrill will pick him out, but pick him off. But Dragon's splashdown also end up getting picked off here, as I believe that's Johnny, if I'm not mistaken. But Johnny here.
Yeah, it is Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny here gonna be Stingray are in the crossfire between the Stingray 1v1 of Scrub and Skrill. And Skrill is gonna win.
Ooh, we can see that Luki here just took out actually, I believe, Fish's Inkjet here. I could see
so much
good
dodge
strong
rolls.
plays from Pelagos here, but there could be a possibility that Ragnaroks could have a chance. If only they would have their chance to actually pick off most of these people here.
Ragnarok trying to push up on the far left with their Rainmaker to try and either A, finish the push, or make sure that they capture the reset here. As Lugi goes for one, does not get it, ends up getting taken out by Fish. Fish pulling up some great relief plays.
Ragnarok a little bit. Ooh. So, okay, so it seems like
Fish gonna get Joe.
going down.
Fish fishing for another pick, does end up getting the Inkjet, but gets taken down by Lugi. It's a bloodbath right now, as Lugi sees the little part of the charger peeking through the wall and pushes in a bit too far. Maybe a bit of a mistake there on his part, but he just really wanted to get that backliner down so Scrub could push up, because I bet that's what they're talking about right now in BC alongside their callouts. Dragon gonna go for a pick, but cannot hit the range for it, as he realizes the dualies are higher range than him. Splashdown on top of him, maybe. Does get taken out by Lugi.
A nice denial.
This is a no splashdown zone, and as I say that, a splashdown comes out and is actually fully finished. And Johnny here just trying to dodge a Stingray. It's not easy though, especially on this map. Skrill Stingraying, and it's over now. He did end up getting Johnny with it though. Skrill going for some picks here. Might get Lugi. Does miss his shot. Misses again. Skrill misses the Jet Sculpture, but does end up getting finished anyway. Looks like that's going to be the end of the game, though.
Yeah, that's it for game one right there.
Pelagos taking the first match.
Oh, man. That was a good match there, though. So, I saw a lot of good fights there. I could see that Ragnarok took out one people. Like, if they had, like, a little bit more time in order to actually get in, that would have been a little bit more good win for them. But it's good. Well, it's good for them to actually get good time for that.
Yeah, definitely. Pelagos pulling out very strong stuff here. Both teams actually is going to bring out some very strong plays from either side. Next match is going to be Tower Control Manta Maria, another kind of weird map that you don't see too often. But still, you never really see Manta Maria Tower Control get knocked out. But you know, there's a first for everything, and we will see in this match here, with Pelagos 1-up on Ragnarok. Even though Ragnarok is pulling out very, very strong stuff, they just ended up getting a single good push on the side of Pelagos. And Ragnarok tried to come back, but they got a good push, but wasn't enough to finish off the entire thing. They went for it, though. Good stuff from both teams. Ragnarok showing that strength that they displayed in the last time we saw them against Astrum Argentum.
Yeah. Expect something good right now. I mean, I would expect Ragnarok to still run some Stingrays at this point.
Yeah, definitely. It's tower control. You're going to need a Stingray in order to put any real work in. But now we're going to start moving into this match here as we move into, what's it called? Manta Maria tower control. And we're going to start here, and let's see. We're gonna see Splatter Scope coming from Scrub this time. As we do know, he does use Charger as well. Scroak pulling it out as well. It's gonna be a nice, good old Charger on Charger action here. Tetris coming out as well from Lugi, just like last time. Looks like nobody wants to take Ragnarok's bunk. Skrill going with a 1v1 here against Scrub. Scrub almost taking it. Ooh, Skrill gets one. That's 3 down though. Looks like Scrub is gonna try and get that Stingray. But Skrill has it just in case, so that they can 1v1 right now. Seems like it's gonna come out. Skrill gonna get that that jump on him. Does end up. Oh wow. Scrub does end up picking off. Scrub does end up picking off. What's his name's Skrill's Stingray. But now Joe's gonna be pushing up here, trying to get a pick on Dragon. Dragon does end up taking him out though, as there's 3 now, as they're all just taking over his bunk.
Dragon here, just trying to sit up on the
Bunk, yeah.
flat up here.
You know, I think Ragnarok's first mistake was to not have Scrub go bunker, because bunker is probably the best place for a Splatter Scope to go in the beginning of this match, at least in my opinion. Every single time I play on this map, I always go bunker, and it always ends up working out really well. But they went and ended up going their plat anyway, so it kind of got messed up in the long scheme of things. Skrill, another 1v1 with Scrub, and wins.
You made 1v1, it ended up with one person right here. Skrill here with his good Stingray 1v1s.
We're gonna see Johnny here with an Ink2. Picks off Skrill with a nice trade. That's gonna be, it seems like Pelagos might be proving me wrong here with a knockout.
Oh my goodness. We could see Ragnarok go down at this point. If only one a little hope to have them go back to normal is to actually get a couple of wipes if they would get those wipes as soon as possible.
Seems like Scrub is really wants to get. Ooh! He hits it, but he doesn't end up getting the credit for the kill. Surprisingly, he's kind of. Yeah, Scrub. That was a really good peak kill as well.
I think that he was going to keep them into the pressure at this point.
Scrub getting trapped on the tower wall there. I could see his struggle and how he was moving around. Does end up getting picked by Skrill's Stingray. Lugi on tower trying to get this checkpoint, but now nobody's on tower for no apparent reason. Except for Scrub.
They were only trying to let the jumper come in and actually take the tower at this point. I mean, you see most backliners on the tower all the time.
Yeah, but midline as well is very important to have. I feel like they could have had Lugi on there, or maybe even Joe, as Joe is going to be really important on
It would have
there.
taken a little bit more time that way, but
Ooh, Joe getting a nice fall off pick.
Ooh, if we can have a good Booyah Bomb here, maybe. No, it doesn't look like Joe can have that chance. Joe jumps away just in order to actually stay out of this trouble.
Ooh, Scrub gets another pick onto Dragon as the Fizzy Bomb end lag is gonna keep him Dragon from moving around. Seems like there's one on top of Scrub trying to get a snap. Does end up moving him away, but Skrill not having it gets actually a collateral. Good stuff, good stuff.
Ooh, what a good collateral right there, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Any collateral is definitely going to be hype. But Skrill here putting in the work for Pelagos against Scrub, vice versa, as both of them are putting in a lot of strength here. And we're going to see Skrill.
Stingray.
He's going to try and get that Stingray in again, like he has been. But he's going to get Dragon off the tower. And now he uses the Stingray. He realizes that there's one at mast and doesn't go for it.
And he's probably going to pick up one. Oh, I think that's one.
Johnny on top of tower here.
Oh my goodness. Ragnarok is seriously wanting those kills there.
Yeah, of course, they need the kills in order to push back to mid. Every single time they get a wipe, they get one pick too early, and then everybody on Pelagos jumps back into mid, and they can't really do anything about it, you know? Because they have Skrill always there. Everybody jumps to Skrill, and then Skrill just locks them down, since if they peek out, he's going to snipe them. And it's going to be a bit of a rip.
Could be one possibility to have happen at this point.
Normal going to be on tower.
See a couple of people to stay back here. See Skrill here, peeking his way, just doing those jumps with his charger. Oh, is this what I think it is? Oh man, he only got one in that. Oh, the right peak. The right peak. The right peak go. And another
Yeah.
one. Oh my god,
Ooh.
is that a triple?
Wow,
Whoa.
Skrull playing off that as it was like completely nothing. Good stuff
Yeah.
coming out.
Dang, that must be the best time for them to do that. And we can see that Pelagos here taking the second game.
As G is saying in the chat, Skrull flexing. Yeah, nice 16 KA, top fragging. And poor Scrub.
Dang.
Poor Scrub, lucky enough that the logo was covering what his KA was, because I don't think it was as high as Skrull, but he still did a great number for Ragnarok.
Well, at this point, we can see some more stuff coming out soon. It is a best of 5 after all. So next up, we're going to see Splat Zone's Moray Towers, actually.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the Chargers here again, but what I would like to see is I would like to see an E-Leader. I love E-Leader on this map, but I'm just trash at it.
Yeah. That, or you can probably see a couple of Exploshers as well.
Of course.
Maybe?
Yeah, Explosher's
Explosher
another
is also
really good
best
pick.
option here as well.
Baller being one of the best specials in the game at this point, so having that custom Explosher won't be a problem. And, you know, vanilla Explosher would be better, but,
Yeah.
you know, the bubbles, they just got nerfed, you know? And they're not as good as they used to be. I don't think recently, but they're not as good as they used to be.
They got nerfed or not. Wait, did they?
I don't think recently, but I believe at one point they got nerfed and then usage went down to the ground. But today we have seen a lot of good bubble plays,
Yeah.
proving them wrong.
Yeah. I guess so. You can see a lot of, we can see a lot of new bubble weapons coming back from the dead. Like maybe we can see since Kenta Jr. kind of made that comeback as well, a little bit.
Yeah, agreed.
Agreeable indeed. All right, so okay, seems like we're going into the match now. Okay.
Yeah, let's see here an E-Leader, just like I
Skrill
thought.
is using the E-Leader, and we
Good to
we can
see.
see here, and here we can actually see Scrub here with the Fire Fence Splat Charger. I didn't expect him to go normal Splat Charger here. Oh, we can
Ooh,
also
someone
see
fell
here
off
that
the
Johnny's
map.
using Vanilla Splatter Shot. Oh,
Ooh, that's kind of rough.
this is gonna be rough. We could possibly need some more special build-ups here, like maybe we can see. I would expect some people to build up specials here at this point. We could.
Yeah, Momo, are you
Dragon
pulling out a Booyah
maybe
Bomb?
spamming some busy bombs here. And, oh, Joe! The deny. The deny from Joe.
Momo wants to push up onto Joe as he realizes he can get the kill, but doesn't
Here
because
goes,
he
here comes
realizes
Joe's Booyah Bomb.
he does realize that Joe had the high ground and it was over Anakin. But you see, Skrill pushed up really far and it did not end up working out. You see, I wish I could have the guts that I did as an E-Leader, but I just don't. I don't know why I can't play aggressive enough. Anyway, Momo gonna be pushing up here.
A lot of good.
Another Booyah Bomb from
We can,
Momo.
what is this? Hold on a second. What is this? Seems like Joe kind of took 2 picks over here in their old zone.
And Momo ended up picking one with the Booyah Bomb. Not sure who, it might have been Joe.
It's definitely Joe indeed.
Momo 1v1 in
Momo
here,
here just
and
trying to fight.
Johnny takes him
Oh,
out.
Johnny had to take that kill from him.
Johnny has that splashdown, he wants to use it. And
Oh,
denied
but
by
he gets
Fish.
denied by Fish.
That's why you really want to splash down from up on the snipe and everything. 'Cause that's where
That
you're
or
gonna be
the
most.
rails.
Yeah, the rails are really good too, but having a charger on both teams is gonna be really difficult to splash down in general, even though splashdown is really good on this map. Luby
It
gets
is
one.
indeed. Oh, but that's not really
Fish.
much because of Fish.
Fish the fall off god. He is actually coming in with a lot of strong fall off kills this set, and it's definitely proving it.
Oh,
He is gonna get picked.
oh,
But he trades.
What
Oh
a,
wow.
what a pretty nice trade from Joe right there, actually.
You know, he said, I know I'm dying, but I'm gonna try my best to take someone out with me.
Dang right.
A little
That's
the
exactly
little
what it
ledge.
was there. Oh, it seems like Johnny here. Oh, what a pretty nice flash out. Oh, good thing he did not get denied from that. Just only weakening Fish here. But but no, Fish
Fish is
actually takes
Dooley's-
him out.
Fish
This
is the
actually might be a chance for
Fish is the giver of
for-
Pelagos here, pulling out
Dang
a lot
right
of
he is.
good dually stuff today. being a real
This is-
MVP.
Man, Joe's been weak, taken down, but Johnny, there he comes.
Ragnarok actually takes the lead. Lugi on top of Momo here. Almost gets picked.
This could be a good comeback from Ragnarok. We could see something come in.
I see specials come
If
out
he's
from
built
Pelagos,
this
though.
standing on near most of the overlook, dropping down to old zone and
Ooh,
taking
nice
out
snipe.
Scrub right there.
Ooh, almost another good snipe there. Squirrel gonna be in a very iffy position here. Maybe he can use his ink mines, and he does actually catch on Joe. That's gotta be embarrassing. It's gotta be embarrassing though for Joe
It
as
is.
he.
It really is embarrassing if you ask me.
You can see Scrub wanting to jump down, but he just does not have the range to get any picks. He knows someone's there, but he's not gonna do anything about it. Finally gets the opportunity to jump down though.
Ragnarok is kind of having a little bit of trouble choking right now, I think.
Momo gets
But
one.
at this point, with Scrub's bomb rush here,
Oh,
that's gonna
good-
give them a big penalty.
Yeah,
Penalty
good
from-
54 penalty. Or 38, my mistake. It seems like the game is really favoring Pelagos here on how they can cap it and get that lead. Ooh, I think Johnny might have got killed by an ink mine, but we'll just say that Momo killed him.
We could see something go wrong. Momo's Booyah Bomb coming in. This might be
Let's
good.
go.
Taking out Joe.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna hurt.
Joe getting the
Take
short end
Skrill
of the
up on
stick here today.
Dang right.
Gonna see bombs come in. Gonna be really clutch here.
Here comes an Ink Storm.
And they are gonna get another cap. Putting them all the way
Oh,
down. to
taking out
29.
Joe.
Ooh. This is getting kind of like a very, very tense match, actually. The Skrill actually inside of
Oh
zone.
my
Ooh,
goodness.
that's
Lugi.
rough.
Poor Lugi.
This obviously is not Ragnarok's map.
Definitely. This could be the end of them.
Momo
Well,
gets one.
not really the end.
Momo gets two.
Ooh, Momo, 2 kills.
2v1ing and winning, too.
Oh my goodness. Well, this might be it for Ragnarok and winners so far, but wait, what is this? Lugi? But
Lugi
can they
pulling
cap
out
the
a
zone?
nice
They
cap.
capped the zone. Wait, is this?
That's gonna be game.
really the
Lugi
end
doesn't
of
realize he's the last one. Lugi
Come on,
has to get in
Lugi,
zone.
Oh, but he
Dang.
couldn't. He could not get the zone.
He got stuck
But
on the ledge just like Fish had earlier, but couldn't get a trade or anything because he was the last
Well,
of Ragnarok.
This game, so far, that game just went straight to actually Pelagos at this point, didn't it? This set
Yeah,
is
quick 3-0.
What a quick 3-0 indeed.
Anyway, we're gonna quickly go into an intermission while we get our next set ready here. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Please wait.
And we are back with the stream. We are finally back. Sorry about that bit of an upset there, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway,
That
yeah.
moment when you were in the bathroom, though.
Do I have the wrong maps? I don't think this is... Is this the second match? Did I miss something?
I believe you did.
Because... Wait, did they KO it already?
I have no clues.
Wait a second. Did I miss a whole match?
Yeah,
Triggerfish?
you probably missed the first match. We don't even... Problem is, currently, we don't know exactly who actually KO'd that first match.
I'm asking on the Battlefy currently. Alright then. Well, until then, we're not gonna know who won that first match.
But we'll just take this next match and go into the next, add it on to whoever's score it was from the chat. But here we are again on Moray Towers.
We're gonna see a bit of a weird comp here with a Junior and a Brella, but that's Suspense's specialty. Firefin
like
Charger again for Scrub.
Seems like Ragnarok's going to the same comp from, like, you know, from their last set.
You know, it worked, it just didn't work good enough, you know? We're already gonna see two down on the side of Suspense, though. Or sorry, Ragnarok, my mistake.
But now it's 2 down on Suspense this time. But now as we look at this, back, we can see Joe here now, just trying his best to tap one of the zones of his Guyavam. Man.
And right now we're looking at Mist here. Mist trying to build up another armor for his team, as that's going to be one of their main pushing specials. There's going to be 2 on top of Pika. He does end up picking one and trading with Luigi, though.
Okay. We can see Joe here actually taking his time right now. He's just trying his best to actually fight off. Oh, he did fight off Spara here, so it's going to help him a lot.
Spara going for a pick onto Luigi. Can he get it? It's going to be very tight since he now has his Brella again, so he can 2v1. But
and
Luigi ends up
goes
picking
down from Luki's dualies.
I'm not sure if it's Para or if it's Goo.
I'm just going to stick with Goo at this point.
Alright, I guess I'll go with Goo then too, but I've been calling him Para the whole time.
Okay.
Joe's going to be pushing old zone
Joe
now.
took off one person. They take the lead. But now Ragnarok trying their best to come back in at this point.
Yeah, Suspense is just trying to hold their zone.
Take off its zone, but it seems like they're going to take it back at this point for Suspense.
You know, Mist
splashdown, Johnny. He's exposed
strong
right now.
stuff from Mist here. Mist knows, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get that splashdown. I don't have the range, so I'm just gonna back up, and you know,
armor before they kill me, which is perfect for him at this point. We can see Goo take out one person here. Actually, 2 actually.
You know, Mist said, "Yeah, give me all this map control." As Ragnarok was just paying for him as he's getting an armor for his team.
Johnny going straight to the Overlook now, just trying his best to do something. While we see Scrub here just getting his bomb rush ready, and now here he goes with it. They take 1 zone. They take
the
2.
bomb down.
And now here comes the splashdown. Ooh. And
but they do have a
the
cap.
second he just landed.
So instead of having to push from 10, they have to push from 76, if I'm not mistaken.
I suppose so.
Scrub gets a good pick.
I don't know if that was lag or something from that.
Para is actually going to be pushing up onto the Overlook. Finally gets picked by Johnny.
Rob's trying his best to get through this, but it seems that sometimes the Suspense doesn't even have a backline. We don't even know how they are actually handling this without a single backline for this map.
You know, that's how Suspense rolls. Suspense's main thing is hyper aggression, good paint, and no backline.
It seems like that Ragnarok actually took 2 zones now, but no, it seems like they're about to lose 1 at this point. But no, Johnny actually had to go for a flank and had somebody help him out with that.
And you know, Suspense is kind of a team that says the backliner can't keep up with our aggression, so we just kind of don't have one. Ragnarok trying to push back in. Joe gets 1.
Oh,
Joe has to paint zone though.
They seem to be back at 50. Now 49 now, and here comes another Booyah Bomb from Ragnarok.
Joe is holding down the entire fort with his Booyah Bomb and his paint.
Pretty neat trade from Johnny here.
This pro is such a strong weapon, especially with main power up.
Definitely.
He does get one with fall off. Amazing stuff. But
Whoa! That was a pretty nice fall off kill from Joe there, and another kill there on Goo.
Lugi might die here. Let's throw a bomb.
Oh, he died to the Slosher, but no. Johnny had to take out that Slosher for him. Oh.
If they can paint zone enough, then they can hold it enough to get that lead. This is a very, very good match here.
A lead is kind of a really big possibility in order to go off against this like hyper-aggressive team at this point. But Scrub here, just trying his best to stay on this against them right now. Trying to hold off. He has a bomb rush ready. Bomb rush running
I don't know how I feel about that though, because there were already 3 down on the side of Suspense, so we could have saved that for when they were trying to push back in.
That's true. But anybody knows how much this map needs for painting, especially on the bottom. They're making
a good decision here though, as they do decide to. Oh,
Is
Johnny
gonna jump splashdown? Yes, he is, and he kills.
One.
Come on, is this what I think it is? Come on, can Ragnarok actually get
good stuff going on
his
here.
back? And controlled again. And there goes Joe, and Lugi's the last one alive.
Lugi, no, you gotta go for the zone, my friend.
Oh.
My friend, you gotta go for the zone, not the kills.
When that happened just again, Lugi was like, not again. but at this point,
good stuff from everybody here.
Yes.
Scrub getting a bit of
Ragnarok pulled off some good fights for that match.
Alright, so I've just gotten confirmation. Suspense is 2-0 on Ragnarok right now.
This seems kind of a little bit of a fall down for them.
Yeah, definitely.
If we might actually not be sure. Would Suspense take this tournament or not? We don't know, but we'll see what happens.
It's a win-or-lose situation here for Ragnarok, and lose. Sorry, why does it say? I'm very confused here. It says winners finals when it should be losers finals. But anyway, basically what's going on is, if Suspense wins this, they're going back to grand finals. If Ragnarok wins this, then they're going back to the winners bracket or grand finals at this point. But either way, someone's going to be shut down here. Someone's not going to proceed, and it seems like Suspense really wants it to be them.
The only hope here is that we can see if Ragnarok can pull off a good reverse sweep on these people. If that's possible, this could be a legend.
Yeah, of course, this could be really important. Suspense has already won twice. It seems like they have a lot of fun just coming to this tournament and just constantly doing everything that they want to, always trying their best. It seems like last time they didn't win, but maybe they're gonna bring back a game, bring home a third win this time. Which I don't know why they would keep playing it. But...
Okay, so here we are on Starfish Clan Blitz. This is gonna be good actually.
Yeah, definitely. Mist is already building up a quick armor. He almost has a power climb as well for his team to push in. Pops out the armor.
Seeing him with armor is just gonna be nice here.
Can make a power climb, but doesn't go for it.
We can see that Scrub here is now running something else here. Instead of something more, solid for a backline, he goes a little bit more
aggressive.
A little bit more front forward with backline.
A jump already. This makes it in.
Ooh, they got one down. That's 2.
Ooh,
but
60. Push to 60.
2 down already. That's gotta hurt a little bit.
First 45 seconds of the match, we already see a push to 60. 40 points already down.
This might be a good time for him for people to do this. Joe here holding on to one power climb, and we get to see 2 power climbs go in, and did they miss one? Oh no, my goodness, they missed one power climb right there.
Nah, the bomb was so perfectly timed that it killed whoever had that power climb before they could throw it in.
Dang, that will have to give Ragnarok a big, disadvantage right there.
It's got to be a bit of sodium chloride in them right there. I know it would be.
Starting to get a little bit pressured by the bombs that
Miss gets picked by Scrub though. Now
Good
they
to
have
know.
4 people on this Sorella brother.
Ooh, and that's good to know.
Ooh, That's I thought that was their side of the base. My mistake. Anyway,
Two
yeah,
down
Scrub
on
now has
two
a power
down
plan.
from defense right now.
They're gonna ball her in here.
And
Oh,
here
for
comes another
jump.
push from Ragnarok as they throw in one.
Even if they wanted it, they
football,
wouldn't
but
make
they
it.
don't have
Ooh.
enough plans now. Oh, but Luki
Ragnarok.
comes in with a splashdown. But we need one more
You took
clamp,
the lead.
and they
That's
get
a
the
wipe.
lead. It's
Wow.
a wipe, and now they're going to actually start
Ooh, that's not
building
very
in
good.
plans to throw inside.
That's not too
Here
good
comes-
because
there goes
Ragnarok
Johnny
left
with
their
his
pit
plans.
completely open, meaning that Suspense could get that aggression that they needed so desperately for free
And they
because
do.
nobody was staying at the basket. Everybody went to go get more clams, but 34 is still a
Ragnarok
very
so
strong
far
push.
has a good 34-point lead at this point.
There's
because-
that baller. They all want it down, and it does go
They
down.
took it down, and oh my!
3 power
Let's see.
clams is an almost win right there. That could get them all the way down to 20,
They're all
even taking the
visible
lead.
from that. Here- oh,
Ooh,
here
a
comes-
bar got bumped off the edge! Wow!
Oh my goodness!
Good stuff
That's
coming
actually gotta
out
be epic.
there. They actually pulled a very smart move there on the side of Ragnarok by running up to the baller and actually bumping into them so that they would get bumped off the edge. Really smart stuff coming out there. Another
Very
jump
smart
coming in
baller
from Johnny.
tactics. Another jump coming in,
Johnny really good at getting these baller pushes in.
and even better, they had like a few clamps to actually help push in. And oh,
Ooh.
that's another one. A 13-point lead.
Yeah, they're
13-point lead.
they're at 47 points now, but Para is not having it. He's already ballering in to get those jumps. And they know
And
if they
he's
break it,
probably
it's gonna be a
dead.
free
Oh,
push.
they broke his baller
They
about
can't
it.
jump in though. Ooh,
Oh,
there's a
actually,
jump.
there was that stealth
Ooh.
jump. That was actually stealth jump. And, oh,
Oh.
if only they had
Ooh.
like one more clam to throw in there,
Yeah, they
or
needed
that
2.
or 2 maybe. Oh.
So basically, that's a big payback push there. That's 31. That's multiple power clams right there.
Ragnarok
Ooh.
really has to keep their eyes peeled at this point.
You see Lugi. Lugi always dodge rolls. He dodge rolls a lot, and he got that Tetra dodge roll and lag there.
Donnie's just passing clams around
Yeah.
everywhere now.
There's a flank here. Para
that's-
taking care of it though.
We-
They're coming
Okay,
through.
careful. That ball is gonna be.
Ooh.
Oh, 2 kills from that.
They
Now
all
he's-
jumped onto the ball, expecting it to
Pika's
not jump
currently
in.
so
Oh!
weak. What the? Oh, but who's gonna throw it? Oh,
Oh.
Suspense throws it in first.
Ooh, Pika. He might clutch it out here. Stuff's going on.
Oh, no.
Stuff's going on. Oh, they're pushing it from
come
ramp, but
on,
they don't
Goo.
even know.
Goo's gotta do. Goo might do something about it.
Oh.
But no.
Good
no.
shutdown from Ragnarok here.
Ragnarok
Might
has
be
3
trying to take it back.
Ragnarok has 30 seconds on the clock right now. We can see some kind of a push here that could happen any second later if Ragnarok can keep this defense going. And it seems like it's going solidly so far.
Lugi's still one, even though he has taken bombs upon bombs. Now they need to back up, but
splashdown right now.
Lugi doesn't want to back up,
no,
and that
dead.
might
But-
actually
I
cost
hope-
the whole game.
Oh
Ooh,
no,
that's
2
the
people
game.
down. Oh no, no,
I
no, no,
think
no.
That's the game.
It
right
might
there.
be game. It might be game for them. It's game. Ragnarok went to
You know, I
once
think
again 3rd place.
that if Lugi hadn't pushed in mid and stayed in mid instead of backing up, if he would if he would've-
splashdown later on.
if Lugi would have backed up, he would have had it. But he
Yeah.
consisted in staying in mid, and that's gonna be the whole set. It's gonna be
Well, that's the set
Suspense
for losers
versus
fest.
Pelagos. Another EU finals. Anyway, give us a minute. Have leeway with us while we go into our next intermission. We'll see you guys at grand finals in a bit. Anyway, we'll see you then. Intermission time.
See you later, boys.
we're back with Grand Finals. We just need to get in here just in 1 second here. Let me enter in this password here. And let me put up this for you guys. Best of 5 Grand Finals. Let's get into it. And are you guys ready? Grand Final Suspense versus Pelagos. Another EU finish. Let's get into it.
Let's like this pop stand as we see everybody go down against Pelagos with Dragons, Skrill, Momo, and Fish
On
and,
Pelagos.
Pelagos, and with Miss Spara and Pika and Goo from Suspense.
Both very strong teams we've seen multiple times now. I think Pelagos, this is their time to shine. They want it so desperately to get that win. And I think it's finally time that they get it, because Pelagos has been popping off in this tournament.
We see Fish a lot with his inkjets a lot of the time, and we can confirm that at this point they might actually have a chance. For now, let's see. It's Clamblitz Humpback. I know what I would expect here. I mean, like the first 2 rounds from Clamblitz Humpback from like winners, we saw a lot of teams just like go straight for the jumps to the basket.
Definitely. This is a really fun map to play on, or a really bad map to play on. We're going to see Skrull with that Fire Fin once again, and we are going to see it. Instead of a Kunder, we're going to see that Undercover Sorella this time, just like they played last time, and it somehow worked for them. You know, you don't really see a Undercover too often.
Yeah, you don't even see Undercover Sorella that often, to be honest.
Skrull here staying at the basket, but there's already a flank on the side of Suspense, but it's already shut down.
Ooh, seems like Goo is actually trying his best to hold off his stance here.
Skrull went for a flick there, but he bit off more than he could chew and ended up getting killed by Pika's fall off.
Oh, it's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt for them.
Pika just
Pika's
dancing
here.
around.
Oh man, is that an accidental baller? Hope it was.
Seems like that power plant is locked off now. Dragon also playing a Slosher Deco, as he's been playing Kensa Machine this entire tournament.
Switching off to Slosher Deco. It's a good choice for them. You can see that currently Suspense has 2 specials ready at the point. We don't know what they're gonna do with them. Oh, seems like they're gonna pop a baller there. It seems like Dragon took that win for that baller, that 1v1.
And he exploded it right after the Undercover Sorella.
Here comes a push from Pelagos, and we don't see that they're near the basket yet. Actually,
no follow-ups though.
Oh my goodness, they're starting to throw clams inside right now, and
Skrull getting some
taking
decent
out all
points
the
in.
way.
Dragon want to finishing it off, trying to finish it off here.
Oh, come on. Seems like
He's
Pelagos
still
is
alive.
actually doing perfect.
Finally goes down. Momo going nuts on top of everything.
Going bozo at that
Seems
point.
like Fish is trying to work the night shift here. Does not get the overtime that he wanted to.
Ooh. And that's gonna put Pelagos at a 47-point lead.
First 3 minutes of the match.
First 3 minutes of the match. Wouldn't expect that for a Climbo's match.
It looks like they're gonna build
Seems
up
like
another
they're
power
going-
plant.
building up a power plant for themselves.
But Suspense throwing a bunch of clams everywhere is just giving. Good fall off.
Momo
shots.
stopping the jump in
Ooh.
time. And, oh, another miss.
Okay, so let me run down what happened there for you guys. So they threw a wall on the jump, and the wall pushed them forward, and it like accelerated missed to the point where he could not control where he was throwing the clam because he couldn't see where it was because he moved too far. So he ended up hitting the wall because the splash wall pushed him pushed the clam into the wall, meaning he couldn't throw it in.
Well, that's gonna be a good stop for Pelagos there. That's a good strategy for Pelagos.
Yeah, throw walls on top of the jumps. Definitely very smart.
It would have been worse if it was a sprinkler though.
But take that into consideration with
back
my
to, back,
heavy deco.
back to more of the focusing on the match currently. Currently, Suspense has another jump coming in with another clam, and getting killed by the baller.
Before he even landed, believe it or not.
And now they throw it in, but it seems like they don't have enough people to actually do anything. But instead, one person from Pelagos actually gets shot down by a bomb, and now actually, throwing back the football to Flats. That's actually a good strat there, I suppose. See Fish here just trying his best to actually get through.
Yeah, you know, Fish has been absolutely destroying this entire tournament, doing a lot for his team, pulling out a lot of clutches, and it's finally time that they pay off for it.
And
Fish going for a kill with his Inkjet, fishing for it. Dad jokes. Pika goes down though. Why is it that almost every Pika uses Slosher? I don't know, but anyway. Here we go. Dragon has 7 clams. He does have his baller. It looks like he's trying for it, but the auto bomb explosion radius does keep him from getting that power clam that he so desperately wanted. Skrill might go down here.
Taking him down properly at this point.
There's a jump in. It's gonna be one power clam.
That's gotta be a hurt for him.
It seems like Suspense's main problem here right now is that they can get a jump, but they can't finish it up. And if they get a flank right now, that's going to be over.
Seems like the match is going to go straight for Pelagos at this point. Excellent win from Pelagos at this point.
Almost had it as well.
And it was a great win from them. They showed off a lot of good specials there.
A lot of different good techniques coming from both teams on both sides. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, a lot of good techniques coming from both teams, and it's gonna be, and so far it's just been working really, really well for both teams. Suspense almost taking that lead there right at the end. They only needed like 2 or 3 more clams in order to win, but could not get it in time. Very, very sadly, they got wiped. What are you gonna do? It's just a match. Whoa, sorry, my chair. Trust me, it's my chair. Oh shoot, I need to change this to the best of 5 screen. There we go. I'm telling you, I have a leather chair.
A leather chair.
Like my chair is made out of leather. Wait, listen. Like seriously, leather chair. I'm telling you, leather chair.
Well, don't be that sad, because I've got like a wooden chair here. I mean, come on, it's wood. What'd you expect?
I don't know how you sit on wood for hours. That's got to be horrible.
It is. It's fine for me though. Okay, so next up we have here is actually Rainmaker Port Mackerel. A pretty, actually, decent Rainmaker map, to be honest.
You know, I feel Skrill's gonna actually... I feel actually Dragon's gonna go Vanilla Machine for that Stingray, but I feel Skrill also is gonna excel on this map because he's, you know, backline, charger.
We could see a lot of Stingrays on this.
Definitely.
Even better. We could see a double Stingray, a double Inkjet comp coming in, maybe. But because Inkjet has some sort of a little bit of a significance on this map as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. So we might see some sort of some Inkjet weapons come in.
You know, I'm predicting that I'm on the side of what's it called? On the side of Suspense. Sorry, their name escaped me. I feel like they're gonna run a junior machine.
Possibly. That's exactly what might happen soon.
Or Slosher Deco. They're obviously gonna run that junior though.
Well,
yeah, a tent umbrella actually. Sorry, I need to switch this over here.
Alrighty then.
Here we go.
Let's see how it goes this time.
You're gonna see Dragon with the Kensa machine, Skrill with the splatter scope, Momo with their signature Kensa Pro, and Fish on those Emperies as usual. You're gonna see
it's gonna be interesting at this point.
You're gonna see the pop go to Pelagos.
Pelagos. That's a pop. Ooh, there goes Momo at this point. I'm dying to something. I don't even know what it was. Pete. I can't believe Dragon there actually got shot down by Pika's machine, Vanilla machine, matter of fact. And that Stingray 1v1. That Stingray 1v1 was such a ignorance there.
Yeah, definitely. Stuff is really happening right now as Pelagos is struggling as of currently.
That was some lag for fish, wasn't it?
Maybe it's just
Okay,
spectator lag. Plus, we are in an EU lobby.
It's true. That is true. Okay, so currently, right now, you can see some. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Right now, here comes another Stingray, and oh, that's gonna be a very solid Stingray coming from Skrill at this point. But now we can see Momo just trying his best to actually paint up the mid, just in order for them to get a good path in. But no, wait. Seems like some people are using the beacons that Goo is placed around here.
Yeah, definitely. These beacons are going to be really useful.
I suppose those beacons will actually get people in
Momo.
later on.
And kill by an auto bomb.
Oh no. Ooh, at this point we can see most of these Stingrays actually being less effective as usual, as we can see.
Let's try and see an interesting
Oh,
stuff going on.
a good kill coming from Pika there. But Momo had to stop him right there
Momo gets one.
from trying to get another kill later.
Momo going for a double.
Come on, let's see the double.
Jump. Momo
Oh,
goes for the double.
saw that stealth jump there.
Momo 1v1 a junior at close range is not in his favor, but he does end up
And
getting
but he
it
does it.
somehow.
He gets a kill. Oh, let's see. Would he get someone else here? We don't know though. So let's see.
They know that Momo's behind, but what can they do about it? Nothing, and that's why the Rainmaker's down as of right now. Momo being an absolute threat to suspense right now, even if they have the lead. I had to
Momo
open
was
my
out there
mouth.
in
This
the field
Momo
right now.
dies.
Momo's being all alone right there. He should have had somebody to help him out there.
Especially with the
Ooh, seems like
over-aggressive
somebody-
comp that is suspense. Ooh, they're running it. They have a
Ooh,
bubble.
oh my gosh!
Ooh,
is this
my
what I think?
God.
Is this? It's oh,
Ooh.
7 points.
It
7
seems like
points away from the
Pelagos
loss.
can't even push out of their base.
Pelagos is having some trouble here, trying against suspense at this point.
You saw them
Usually,
dominating the first match, but it seems like suspense is turning the tables for this one. Good little flick on the
suspense
bellow there.
seems to, I don't know if it's mode problems here or something else, but something about Pelagos here seems to be something.
The wipe on Pelagos, super important stuff there. Pika almost had his
Another
right.
egg
He's
chance.
not going to pick it up though. With his right.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, a fizzy bomb there though. Popping the fit, throwing it at his shield. What a good strategy.
Seems like Goo's object shredder came in a bit helpful there, but in the end it didn't do too much.
Definitely. Okay, we can see now that,
1v1
that
is so
they're-
interesting.
Oh, denial. What a big denial there. Oh, and it had to be a trade in the end. It had to be a trade. Can't
Goo
believe
is
it
going
had-
for something here, but his Brella's gonna get broken, so he knows that and backs up. Going for more points. They're just feeding into
Pelagos
Pelagos.
need to get out of their spawn and somehow they need to have some sort of a strategy to get out of
Ooh.
spawn. And if that doesn't happen, they won't be able to actually have something to do against this team.
It's gonna be
What
3
will they
down
do?
though. Pelagos finally getting their chance to push back into mid.
This is their chance. Come on. Ooh, that goes 1 down. But that's just only
Suspense
one
could be
person.
sharking anywhere. Looming around the next corner. Dragon has to be so incredibly careful with the last 20 seconds of his life.
Ooh,
Depending
and
on
here
the
comes
team.
a Stingray. Is this the GG Ray or something? I don't even know what it is.
Dragon trying to
Oh
dodge
my
it.
gosh,
Ooh.
Dragon was
Rainmaker
I don't know,
strafing.
charge strafing? I don't know.
Yeah,
We can-
Rainmaker
okay, maybe-
strafing. That's
oh,
actually a
Rainmaker
thing as
strafing.
well. He was Rainmaker strafing, which is an actual thing.
Here
believe
comes
it or
another.
not.
Here comes another push coming from Pelagos. Come on,
Ooh.
see with Pelagos is done.
Ooh, they're
Oh
going for
no,
him.
miss! Oh!
Momo
Pelagos
going
actually
for
have a
things.
big comeback from this. I don't even know how long do they have on the Rainmaker so far.
Oh!
Oh, that's gotta be good. Suspense trying to take out Pelagos from that tent umbrella when they got close to the Rainmaker and just instantly shot them down.
That's gonna be a
match goes
1-1.
1-1 indeed, Gold. 1-1 indeed. Oh man, I don't know who is going to win this set, but we'll see what happens within the rest of the set.
Yeah, well, let's hope we can get a Game 5 match, maybe. Because, you know, this is definitely a very evenly matched set here. Suspense, like I believe Etik said in the chat, Suspense played amazing that match. They did really good in completely shutting down Pelagos into their base, and that's why their aggression is so strong, and that's why they are where they are now in Grand Finals.
There was a little document that I read once, like, even though it's something else, there was some sort of an anchor on one team from Suspense. One part of Suspense had to be the anchor of that team.
I think I remember them running a Hydra at one point.
Did they now?
I can't remember where.
That seemed interesting to me for a little bit. As we wait now, we can see that Momo is trying to take his time there. What is he gonna use? I mean, it's Tower Control Muscle Forge at this point. What would we expect?
Charger from Skrull. Kashin from Dragon. Junior from Mist. Those are pretty much the obviouses, though. Maybe a Tenta from Goo, but I doubt it. I think he's gonna run.
Maybe somebody
Vanilla
might pull
Umbrella.
out a blaster or something.
Vanilla.
Oh, I
Kinder
was
from
right,
Goo.
actually. Look at that. Look at that. A custom blaster there from Suspense there, from Spara. Ooh, this will be an interesting match so far. As we see right now, Fish going out into the field just with his Imperius, but no, seems like Mist actually took him down that quickly.
Goo going to be showing his dominance on the tower with his Brella, using a Kunder this time instead of a Tent or Vanilla Brella.
And no Junior. It's time Mist is actually using an end zap? Is this
Double armor? Looks like they really
double
want that
armor?
push.
They really want that push there, and they don't even have a single Stingray on the team. So this might be some small problem for Suspense, but you know Suspense how hyper aggressive they are, right? So it could be possible that they could get out of that Stingray.
Sorry, I forgot to change the overlay again. I'm sorry, guys.
Did you? Oh my god.
I did it, though. Don't worry, it was only a minute. Calm down, everybody, calm down. This is my first time doing this, and I'm doing good for my first time. Anyway, Fish has his Inkjet here. They have 3 specials on the side of Pelagos. Fish having to back up, though, as he's being pressured by torpedoes.
Ooh. The torpedo pressure seems to be kind of hard at this point. Ooh, Fish trying his best to survive this guy's Inkjet. Oh,
Ooh.
is that a double? Oh
Yeah,
my
Goo let down his guard as he thought he was safe by jumping down. But that amazing, very, very tight shot got him just completely dumbfounded and got us pretty startled as well. Pretty
much
using his baller
Pretty
now.
much at this point. Oh, that baller had to hurt.
Ooh, Momo gets Pika. Momo pulling out that McWee bomb. Momo wants that kill on the blaster. Depends on if he can get it or not. Nobody's pushing tower. Momo needs to get on and stay on, despite his good aggression.
Girls might also need to be on the tower as well, but he has a Stingray up at this point. He can't be on there. Oh, that was kind of a little bit of a late splash down there, but it does cover up people.
Ooh, Skrull getting a nice pick.
That was a pretty nice one. Good pick there from Skrull as well.
This might be a lead on the side of Pelagos. Pelagos not giving up, even if they had that early lead.
Pelagos has their own chance to actually get through this if they
it's
can.
one.
But oh no!
Ooh, Goo got
It's
a
like
pick.
one person's alive, it's their Kunder, and will they die? I don't know.
Somehow
what will happen
not
to them
yet.
now. Oh no! And here comes a splashdown. Oh! And
Took 3
this might
people
be
to take
something
care
for
of him.
Pelagos. Oh no!
Goo
Pelagos
actually.
is about to get killed.
Wow.
Killed there. Goo was actually a big distraction on.
Oh my gosh. Such a big
for them right
distraction and
now.
so tedious
This might
that
be
they
the
couldn't
worst
do
for
anything.
them. Goo just immediately distracted Pelagos just because of that.
Missed
It's like
in
it was
middle.
like he was like, hey, get over here! Please kill me! But later on, the rest of Suspense just came in and just like instantly killed them.
Ooh, a bad armor there. I'm not sure how I felt about that since they were already gonna go 3 down.
This might be a little bit of a change here now. Oh,
Maybe 1
another
down.
pick from Fish.
Fish
Ooh,
being the MVP of Pelagos today.
Oh, Nick the Fish. And what is this? Oh.
They're going for the lead at this point.
Come
Dragon
on.
gets 1. Dragon getting very important picks at this point.
Oh. And it's, oh no. There goes Pelagos once again, getting white. 2 points for lead in order, 3 points for lead actually, for Pelagos in order to get this lead. But now, since they're about to chain armors here at this point.
Such aggression. Not Pelagos can't handle it. They just jump on the tower and, you know, get him.
The only way to counter this is actually try their best to, oh, seems like this has been taken down here. Wipe from suspense. Ooh. What can possibly happen this time? Another lead another lead, or is it going to be another defense?
Momo gets 1.
No.
Momo trying to go for a second on the slosher here.
That's 2 down.
That'd be really important. I say that Momo and Dragon take the snipe here.
Come on, Dragon.
This might be a time for
Ooh,
Fish to get a good pick.
Splash
Ooh, this
down,
might
3
actually
down.
be
Come
lead.
on, this might be the
Wow.
lead. This is the lead. This is the lead, Gold. This is the lead that Pelagos needed to
Fish
actually
gets
get
another
through.
outstanding pick. Gets
Come
another,
on, another pick.
amazing
Come on,
pick.
Mr. Fish says no. Yes, Mr. Fish says no right
And
there,
that's
baby.
game. Wow, suspense
Definitely game.
is going to end up
Mr.
losing
Fish
game
says
3.
No. Mr. Fish says no to
Mr. Fish over here getting multiple picks, just absolutely destroying the competition there with a nice 16 and 4 kill assist and special ratio. Anyway, in grand
Yeah.
finals, we're going to see the best of the best here, and that's exactly what we're seeing. Great players like
2-1.
Fish.
2-1 from Pelagos, and we won't be able to. We might see some sort of a big something coming from Pelagos at this point.
Suspense is
You
going to
can
have
see
to make a big upset in order to take this back, as the next match is Gobi Arena on Splat Zones, and you know,
Such a popular map, actually.
this actually is going to be really good for Pelagos because, you know, Suspense, they're such an aggressive comp that they have to have a mobile objective, and without a mobile objective, I don't think they're going to do so hot. So this might actually be Pelagos' set.
win at this one.
Mhm.
This might
they
be
so
this could
desperately
be a big,
want.
good chance for Pelagos at this point.
That they so desperately
they-
want.
We can see what happens when Pelagos actually takes this set. Will they take the win, or maybe something else?
All right,
could see
everybody's
the
readied
same-
up here.
We could see another charger coming from Skrill, but maybe something else might come out instead. Maybe we could see maybe instead of Vanilla, maybe they could have a Firefin.
Yeah, definitely. I think Vanilla's going to be putting in a lot of work, though, so... Yep,
That's a possibility.
there it is. Vanilla unscoped.
Vanilla unscoped indeed.
Looks like Mist is going to go for a quick armor.
Always from coming from Suspense, a lot of aggression, and instead they have Umbrella, a normal Umbrella, Vanilla.
We're going to throw a sprinkler up top on the first chance that Goo gets. Goo already almost dead here.
Ooh, Goo is so weak here right now. And
Goo
oh,
does get a kill.
that was some nice strafing coming from Goo. How good is Goo here with his... Oh, but now Mr. Fish just instantly kills Goo.
I mean, Goo is
with those
good.
dodge.
Goo is good, but Fish, he seems like he's trying to take the crown for MVP today.
Oh man, this is gonna be...
That's 1
epic
down.
for Fish himself.
Ooh, almost 2.
Ooh.
They're going to start coming in with an armor and inkjet, I would assume.
Half of the... What is this?
Huh?
Is Fish okay?
Fish might have just gotten a quick connection unstable from that.
That or you're up...
Ooh, that's 2 down.
Ooh, what is it? Are they gonna... Oh, they take the zone. I didn't... Oh, seems like Suspense has the zone currently right now. But here we go. Pika here, trying his best to shark up most of these people coming from the right. But let's see. But they seem to have them all on lockdown. Nothing else coming in, though.
Mara making a really smart move by jumping to his teammate, actually, to make it seem like he was jumping back.
Here comes a Booyah Bomb.
Blue here, just sharking. Call this Jaws because he's looking at getting some picks here with this shark.
Oh, man. Was that a 1-point lead coming from Suspense at this point?
Yeah.
And, whoa! Miss? Excuse me.
Miss trying to get some stuff in here. Does get picked, though. Ooh, this is going to be really good stuff coming in.
Oh. That
Dragon
splash
Splashdown
up wasn't really
forcing
enough
them
from
out.
Dragon, but however, after grouping up on Goo right there, they actually just keep their distance right now and actually try their best to actually get another.
Ooh, that's a wipe. Goofin's coming from spawn. This might actually be the lead.
This might be coming another lead coming from Pelagos now.
Fish gets one with a nice Inkjet direct.
Nice Inkjet, and they're gonna combine it with a Booyah Bomb right there, just in order to actually keep them a little bit of time.
Ooh, Fish.
Fish had to get shredded by that bomb.
There's the lead gone by one singular point.
1 point again. Oh, they're gonna add in more points into that. But
Just a
no,
few, though.
instead they get something else. Suspense doesn't want Pelagos to have that happen to them. And that's
go
a
down.
double coming from Momo there.
Like I'm saying, Suspense is putting up a hard fight, but Pelagos is putting up the picks that they need to get this win right now.
But
There's about 2 minutes left on the clock.
Spara with his
might get a
Inkjet
triple.
and his blast radius. Ugh. Just in time for Skrill himself to jump back to spawn.
Momo's gonna be low here. Momo's gonna use that Booyah Bomb into the zone,
They're
try and push them back
Now
in.
they finally use their Booyah just in order to get the zone. Ooh, interesting. Is Suspense
the
actually
lead.
going to make another lead here? Well, you don't know.
There it
Oh,
is.
another lead.
That sprinkler up top is going to be doing work for Suspense here. Tara is going to go down. It's going to start getting rough here. Momo's using that Booyah Bomb.
Booyah Bomb once again. And
They're still
only gonna
holding
take
zone.
down one person. And one kill.
Ooh, gonna
and
go down.
That's three
It's
down.
3 down. Almost 4. Ooh,
Oh, and he
jumps
jumps
out
away
with the storm.
just in time. He had to keep that storm safe for himself.
Fish has to win. Has to win this if he's gonna start pushing up here. We're gonna be looking at Dragon right now. 50 seconds left on the clock. They got a decent lead that they have to get rid of. Goo is gonna be one tap. Goo is gonna go down. That's gonna be 3 down.
the
Almost
Stingray
4.
coming from Skrill. This Stingray from Skrill's.
That's gonna be a wipe, and that's most likely gonna be game.
That might be the game right here, actually. Come on, let's see what happens here.
Dragon pulling out amazing clutches, and that's gonna be game.
It's game.
We have a winner. Pelagos taking home the gold.
Mr. Fish, taking home. Mr.
We have
Fish.
a winner. We have a winner.
Pelagos taking the set hard for once. First place.
That was a really back and forth, very close match. Good
Very
stuff
close
going on
match
there.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pelagos is in first place, and we have had a good time to see that today.
Yeah, definitely. They finally got the W that they really wanted, and it took them 5, but you know, Suspense still a very strong team. They finally overcame their demons, and they took that win.
Definitely.
They were saying, no, we're not gonna let that aggression get to us. We're gonna crush these people. Gonna go 3-1 on them, and that's it then.
This everyone is why you have to have a backline with you at all costs, an anchor to help
Coming
you
from
out.
2 backline players, yeah, we're a bit biased, but so what?
Hey,
Anyway.
Don't add me into this.
Anyway, what do you mean? You were the one that brought it up. Anyway, that's going to be it. Pelagos is going to be the one taking the win. Anyway, please check out... I believe this is the command, is it? What is the command? Yeah, there it is. Alright, check out A&G's Twitter, follow and stuff. We're going to be maybe posting some VODs of this on the YouTube channel, if we can. But yeah, all of these matches were nail biters. We're gonna see you guys next week in the next Ink to Win.
And don't forget to follow our commentators' Twitters and to keep up to date on what they can do for us as well.
Yeah, of course, we appreciate all of you guys coming out. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next week with the next Ink to Win, the 6th Ink to Win in this Ink to Win in the series, and we are hyped to see the great teams that are coming out there. If you guys are interested in joining, it's much appreciated that you would join because we want to see your competition out here. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys off with some music and stuff just to bop out to. Anyway, we'll be seeing you guys in the next stream of next week or tomorrow if you if you're interested in coming out to watch straight out of Smashville. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Adios.